The single most important decision you'll ever make in your e-commerce business is how to advertise your products. The most popular choice is advertising on Meta, that's Facebook and Instagram, or on Google Shopping. You only need one of these platforms to reach 1 million in sales. Choosing the wrong one will cost you time and money, so it's crucial that you get this right from the very beginning. But how do you know which platform is right for you? In this video, I'll show you exactly what to look out for and how you can make an informed decision about which one to choose. Let's start with existing traffic. Are people already searching for your product? Do they know it even exists? Do they know that it solves a problem? If that's the case, you should start with Google. Take a look at Google's search volumes and trends to check how many people are searching for your products in total. Obviously, you won't be able to reach all these people that search for the products, but if the search volume is low, that means the market just might not be there, and you might need to generate demand instead of capturing it. For demand generation, Meta will work better, as you can demo the product in a compelling way and show off its unique benefits. The second question is, how competitive is your niche? Are you selling white t-shirts, or do you have your own invention you want to bring to the market, something that doesn't yet exist? If your niche is very saturated, you might have to work much harder than you would like to on defining and explaining your unique selling point. For that reason, trying to get into Google Shopping will prove much harder, as they will already be competitors outbidding you on most keywords. If that's the case, your best bet is to go with meta advertising and try to come up with a number of unique angles for your ads. You might be wondering what an angle is. That's a unique way of positioning your product. So instead of just saying, would you like to buy this plain white t-shirt? You can explain why all other t-shirts get smelly really quickly, but yours doesn't. Or you can say that your t-shirt never needs ironing. For a magnesium supplement, there's a number of angles you can choose from. Anything from stress and anxiety relief, sleep support, and muscle cramps are viable. You can also highlight the unique formulation, blend, or the purity and quality of the active ingredients. Try to take a problem-solving approach that is position your product as a unique way of helping people get a particular result. For example, finally start sleeping again. Say goodbye to muscle cramps. Feeling on the edge, you might be low on magnesium. You'll have to try a lot of these marketing angles, as you never know which ones will be successful. For that reason, it's crucial to never stop testing new creatives and ideas. The third question is your product easy to visually show off and demonstrate? If that's the case for your product, then using a video ad on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok will work best. This way, you can show off your product and its benefits and show real people having great results from using it. This is very easy in a cleaning niche, where you can show the before and after of something being dirty, and after using the product being spotless again. I know it's been done to death now, but you see my point. You keep seeing it everywhere because it just works. You shouldn't reinvent the wheel. Always look for winning ads from other brands for inspiration. It's very rare that you will hit on an entirely new angle all by yourself, but when you do, the reward can open up a new market segment you didn't even know about. These video ads will have much greater reach, will be more engaging, and give you better results overall. The next question is, can you tell a great story about your product? I think Dan Henry defines a story really well by using his epic pitch framework. That means it has to be entertaining, it can't be boring, it has to be personalized, you need to call out your avatar by name and really understand their pain points. It has to be irrefutable, so you need to appeal to authority, common sense, and use a number of techniques to make the viewers convince themselves that you actually have the solution for them. And the final letter stands for clear. You should only ever have one call to action to take your buyers to the next stage. Don't ask for a follow on social media, email sign up, and a purchase in one pitch. Always choose just one of these. Don't make people think, simply show them what they need to do if they're interested. These story-based ads will work really well because humans are conditioned to learn about the world by listening to stories. Most of the things you know and learned about the world are learned by either listening to a story or watching one unfold yourself. The key to an engaging story is to hook listeners really quickly and deliver unexpected pieces of information as you go along, and finally surprise them with the end result. Compare these two stories, for example. Story 1. I've been in a fishing business for 25 years. My father was a fisherman and my grandfather was a fisherman. So when this internet thing came around, I wanted to sell fish online to get some money. How boring is that, isn't it? Story 2. My friends were always complaining to me about the difficulty of buying fresh fish. The local supermarkets never stocked the fish they wanted, the selection was poor, and what there was not fresh. Having worked in the fishing business for 25 years, I decided that I can fix that problem for everyone. I developed a quick freezing process to make sure the fish always stays fresh and partnered up with a new exciting startup that allowed me to sell fresh frozen fish online. Thanks to all these innovations, we can now offer next-day delivery for all the types of fish you could ever want right to your doorstep. The second story was much more engaging, wasn't it? It tells you a real struggle and conflict, but also leads to a resolution and a happy ending. It invites the listener to participate in a story and reap the benefits for themselves. Using storytelling techniques is really powerful, but to maximize the effectiveness of your ads, you still need to level up your writing skills. There is one secret skill in online marketing, it's copywriting. And no, this is much more than just putting good sounding words on a page. As Dan Henry says, you will never be broke if you know what to say. The same is true for winning copy. Copywriting is a huge subject in itself. It's more of an industry than a subject. Obviously, in this short video, I won't be able to go into all the details, but you should start copywriting journey by getting to know the common frameworks. Most of the copywriting frameworks act as a scaffolding for your copy. They give you an actual structure and an order in which you need to hit all the points to get your point across and make the person buy. The common copywriting frameworks are AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action, PSS, problem, story, solution, or 4Ps, picture, promise, proof, push. FAB, features, advantages, benefits, and finally, before and after bridge. This last one is particularly powerful as you paint the picture of client's current pain and show them that you helped many people like them get from pain to pleasure. Finally, you explain to them that your solution is the only logical choice of getting them the desired result. Copywriting skills will stay with you in all areas of your life, like dealing with clients, kids, partners, and family members. If you don't have the time to delve deep into copywriting techniques yourself, you should consider looking for some freelancers or agencies to help you with that. However, be careful. Only use people who are already experienced in the niche that you're in. Copywriting is not 100% transferable between industries. You will also need to complete a very detailed brief for your copywriter. That way they know the pain points, objections, and benefits that they'll need to address. If you choose a copywriter that's already familiar with your industry, you won't have to teach them from the ground up about your unique business. The next thing you'll have to think about is whether your product is solving a particular problem or is it just a lifestyle purchase. For problem-solving purchases, Google will work much better as people are already in pain and are actively looking for a solution. This is especially true for things like spare parts. When your car or fridge breaks down, you know exactly what you need and will probably buy it from the first offer that shows up, regardless of the price. If your product is a lifestyle choice, Meta will work better. You need to do a great job of painting the picture, showing the difference between someone not using your product and someone using your product. As an example, I just moved house and I'll be very open to seeing ads for products that will make my new home look less boring and be easier to live in. My big pain point is the lighting situation. In the new house, the lights are drab and boring, there's no mood at all. I would like the lighting to be more automated so I don't have to flick the switches in the hallway, for example. Ads for this type of product would be very easy to do, like shooting fish in a barrel. As a before, you simply show someone stumbling over in the dark, falling over coats and shoes left on the floor. As an after, you show someone stepping in the front door and light coming on automatically, no risk of tripping and no need to feel around the dark wall to find the switch. So far, I only bumped into ads for blue blocking lighting solutions. I'll be very interested in buying those for upstairs and use in my bedroom in particular, so my sleep doesn't get disrupted. I've already done my homework on blue lights and got pre-sold on the idea, so I just need to see the right ad before I'll make the purchase. Once your advertising is sorted, you will start scaling, but how do you know that your brand can reach millions in sales? Watch this video to find out. I'll be explaining exactly what you need to look out for to make sure your brand has the potential to take you where you want to go. I'll see you there.